Hey there, welcome back to our channel. Before we dive into today's explosive topic, make sure you hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell, so you don't miss out on any of the latest celebrity news and drama. Trust me, today's story is full of twists, turns, and revelations that you'll want to stick around for. Now, let's get into the showdown between Beyoncé and Jay-Z's attorney, Jaguar Wright, and the ever-controversial British media personality Piers Morgan. This story is heating up, and it involves some of the biggest names in music: Diddy, Beyoncé, and Jay-Z. Buckle up, because what started as an interview turned into a major legal confrontation. So, it all began when Jaguar Wright, the outspoken R&B singer turned industry whistleblower, appeared on Piers Morgan's show. If you've been keeping up with pop culture news over the past few years, you know Wright has built a reputation for calling out major figures in the entertainment industry, Diddy, in particular. She's accused him of everything from manipulative business practices to much darker allegations regarding his treatment of artists under his label, Bad Boy Records. In this interview, Wright went even further, reigniting some of her most controversial claims about Diddy and questioning how certain figures in the industry, most notably Beyoncé and Jay-Z, allegedly look the other way while benefiting from the same system of power and control. Wright's allegations against Diddy have always caused a stir, but her direct mention of Beyoncé and Jay-Z during this high-profile interview with Piers Morgan seemed to take things to the next level. During the interview, Jaguar didn't hold back. She went on a long rant about Diddy's influence over the music industry, claiming that his powerful connections have allowed him to evade accountability for years. Wright has long accused him of controlling artists in manipulative and damaging ways, and in this interview, she expanded on these accusations by implying that other industry titans, like Jay-Z and Beyoncé, might have benefited from similar power dynamics. Wright's accusations weren't entirely new, but what made this moment so intense was the platform. Piers Morgan's show, despite his controversial reputation, has a huge audience, and his style often involves letting his guests speak their minds freely without much interruption. This gave Wright the opportunity to say things that might have been censored or cut short in other settings. By the time the interview ended, social media was on fire. Clips of Jaguar's allegations spread quickly, with some people praising her for her bravery and others questioning the validity of her claims. The real shock came when Wright directly addressed Beyoncé and Jay-Z, suggesting that they too have been involved in the dark side of the music industry. Her words didn't go unnoticed. Now, let's talk about Piers Morgan. Morgan has always been a polarizing figure. Whether he's covering politics, entertainment, or social issues, his interviews often stir up debate. This time was no different. During the interview, Morgan maintained his usual calm, occasionally pushing back but mostly allowing Jaguar to tell her story in full. Critics of Morgan's handling of the interview felt that he gave too much of a platform to unverified allegations, especially when it came to involving Beyoncé and Jay-Z. Others argued that Morgan was simply allowing his guest to speak her truth, and it wasn't his job to censor or filter her comments. However, once the interview went viral, there were clear legal ramifications on the horizon. This is where Beyoncé and Jay-Z's attorney entered the scene. Shortly after the interview aired, it didn't take long for Beyoncé and Jay-Z's legal team to respond. Their attorney, a top-tier figure in the entertainment world, issued a sharp and public rebuke against both Jaguar Wright and Piers Morgan. The attorney slammed the interview as irresponsible and accused Morgan of allowing damaging and defamatory statements to be aired without any form of fact-checking. The statement was crystal clear: Beyoncé and Jay-Z would not tolerate false claims that could harm their reputations, especially when those claims were being amplified on such a major platform. According to the legal team, Morgan's show failed to provide any evidence or counter-arguments to balance Wright's allegations, effectively allowing a one-sided narrative to be broadcast. Legal experts were quick to weigh in, noting that such a public statement could signal that lawsuits might be on the horizon if further action wasn't taken. In fact, sources close to the power couple indicated that they were considering multiple legal avenues to hold both Wright and Morgan accountable for the broadcast. The lawyer's statement also highlighted how damaging such interviews can be, particularly in an age where social media amplifies rumors and accusations faster than ever. Even though Wright's claims had been around for a while, the combination of Piers Morgan's high-profile platform and the virality of the internet made this incident particularly significant. As you can imagine, social media exploded after the interview. On one side, Jaguar Wright's supporters praised her for speaking out and claimed that her accusations were part of a broader effort to hold powerful people accountable in the music industry. They applauded her bravery and felt that Piers Morgan gave her the space to voice concerns that had been swept under the rug for years. On the other hand, fans of Beyoncé and Jay-Z were quick to defend the couple, pointing out that Wright has a history of making inflammatory statements that haven't been backed up by concrete evidence. Many accused her of using these public platforms to stay relevant or to promote her own agenda. Piers Morgan himself became a lightning rod for criticism. Some accused him of being an opportunist, using Wright's explosive statements for ratings without considering the impact of the allegations. Others argued that Morgan was simply doing his job as a journalist, providing a platform for discussion while remaining impartial. However, the interview raised important questions about the role of media in spreading unverified claims and the responsibility of interviewers in challenging potentially defamatory statements. Interestingly, amid all the noise, Diddy remained silent. Despite being the primary target of Wright's accusations, Diddy has not responded publicly to the latest wave of allegations. This has led to even more speculation, with some suggesting that his silence speaks volumes, while others argue that he's simply choosing not to dignify the claims with a response. Meanwhile, within the music industry, the interview and its aftermath have sparked fresh debates about power dynamics, accountability, and the treatment of artists by major record labels. Many insiders feel that, regardless of whether Wright's claims are true, the broader discussion about exploitation in the industry is one worth having. Others are more cautious, pointing out that Wright's reputation as a controversial figure may overshadow legitimate concerns. As the fallout from this interview continues, all eyes are on Beyoncé, Jay-Z, and their legal team. Will they pursue legal action against Piers Morgan and Jaguar Wright? And what will happen to Diddy's public image if more accusations continue to emerge? One thing's for sure, this is a story far from over, and we'll be following it closely. So if you want to stay updated on the latest developments in this drama, and trust me, there will be more, make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell. Thanks for sticking with us until the end. What do you think about Jaguar Wright's accusations? Do you think Piers Morgan should have handled the interview differently? And do you believe Beyoncé and Jay-Z's legal team will take further action? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video if you found it interesting. Again, make sure you subscribe for more deep dives into the world of celebrity news and controversy. Until next time.